and to know him as your personal Savior. You cannot, I repeat again, you cannot love people the way they're supposed to be loved, like you love yourself, if you don't know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, and he lives within you, and you have a personal relationship with him. And like I said earlier, Matthews is a very interesting book. Matter of fact, all of the books in the Bible are very interesting, and they have very good point of views throughout the Bible in reference to the biblical characters, and the list goes on. But the book of Matthew, this particular book, the 11th chapter, it opened with John the Baptist sending disciples out to question Jesus. Now you read in Matthew's 11 verses 2 through 19, and you'll find that to be so. And if you keep reading in that same 11th chapter, reading in Matthew's, midway of the chapter, it talks about Jesus being rejected. And Jesus predict judgment. And you'll find that in verse 20 throughout 27. But it's interesting that the end of the chapter talks about the message of Jesus. Not the kingdom, but personal relationship. The rejected king now turns from the rejecting nation and offer not the kingdom, but rest and service to the nation. Jesus is a very interesting, I don't want to use the word character, but he's a very interesting person himself. Jesus was different from all of us. He handled situations different. He handled people different from the way we do. Jesus was unique in his own way. And this was a man that had no sin. He knew no sin, but he took on sin of the world. He took on our sin, that he would bore the sin burden for us, so that now that we can have life and we can have it more abundantly. Jesus is a powerful man in his own way. And not only because he is the God Son, or the Son of God, not only that, but Jesus himself played a role that no man can touch. It doesn't matter who you are and how spiritually deep that you may think that you are. Jesus played a role that led us to an example, to be like him. And the only way you can walk in the shoes of Jesus and be more like him, you got to know him for yourself.